The opening game of the 2024 Maritime Women's Basketball Association saw the Lake City 56ers open up a new chapter of their franchise history in their first game since relocating from Windsor to Cole Harbour, as they host the defending champion and perennial powerhouse Halifax Thunder at Cole Harbour High School. Thunder guard Justine Collie-Legier, the all-time leading scorer in Canadian University basketball, scored the first points of the 2024 MWBA season on this drive to the hoop, but it was immediately answered by Cole Harbour native Leah Martin, doing work in the post much to the delight of her hometown crowd. 56ers forward Andrea Wright with an alley-oop putback lay-in, and the home team continued to play at a fast pace as Courtney Donaldson finds Lauren Armstrong for the transition finish. The 56ers pair of AUS All-Stars were cooking early. Two-time AUS champion Courtney Donaldson led all scorers with 14 first-half points, while second-team All-Canadian Elizabeth Ishiemi added 8 in the first half. But the defending champion Thunder seemed to always have a response. Guard Grace Lancaster hits a corner three. Justine Collie-Legier drives to the hoop for another tough two, followed up by Lancaster hitting her third three of the first half to earn herself the coveted halftime interview, but it was the 56ers who took a slim 46-44 lead into halftime. The opening minutes of the third quarter saw Lake City add on to their lead. Leah Martin finds Lizzie Ishiemi for the hook shot. Guard Emma Cameron follows it up with a deep three, followed up by another triple from Ishiemi as the 56ers open up a 9-point lead. But the Thunder came roaring back, with guard Sandy Saunders finding Collie-Legier for another fast break lay-in, followed by another great pass from Saunders finding a cutting Grace Lancaster for two. And the Thunder defensive pressure leads to another fast break layup for Collie-Legier, her 15th point, cutting the lead to 57-54 after 3 quarters of play. Acadia Axwomen All-Star guard Sammy Russell cut the lead to 1 off a nice baseline drive to open the fourth quarter, and forward Kiera Duffy knocks down the baseline jumper to put the Thunder in front 58-57. Russell, the Dartmouth native, put on a show in the final frame, breaking out the tough in-and-out crossover followed by a high scoop off the glass for the and-one lay-in. The 56ers responded with Donaldson facilitating the break, dropping a dime to Nicole Brown for the easy two, followed up by Lizzie Ishiemi breaking down the defense with a drive to tie it up at 61 apiece. Returning Thunder guard Katie Upham finishes a tough drive to restore the Thunder lead, but Courtney Donaldson puts the 56ers back on top with a contested three-pointer. Lake City looked to add on to their lead as they broke out on a 2-on-1 fast break, but Collie-Legier shut that down with a phenomenal defensive play. On the ensuing inbound, Donaldson found forward Andrea Wright for the lay-in to extend the lead to 5. But on the next play, Collie-Legier finds Kiera Duffy on the slip screen to cut it back down to a 3-point ball game. In the final minute, Collie-Legier hit a pair of free throws and the 56ers turned it over, setting up a thrilling conclusion. With just 20 seconds remaining in regulation, Katie Upham finds Sammy Russell, who wills her way to the hoop for another tough lefty lay-in, completing the Thunder comeback. After Collie-Legier hits another free throw to extend the Thunder lead to 2, Elizabeth Ishiemi had one last chance to win it, but her prayer at the buzzer comes up short, and the Thunder win a thriller 72-70 to open the MWBA season. In her return to the MWBA after missing all of last season with an injury, Thunder guard Justine Collie-Legier dropped 22 points to lead all scorers, while guard Katie Upham contributed 10 points for the Thunder. The 56ers were powered by 30 points combined from their pair of AUS All-Stars, with Courtney Donaldson leading the way with 17, while Elizabeth Ishiemi dropped 13 points. The 56ers will be back in action on Sunday as they visit the Halifax Hornets at 3 p.m. at Mount St. Vincent University, while the Thunder will be back in action on home court on Friday, May 10th, as they host the Hornets at 7 p.m. at St. Mary's University. Don't forget, you can tune in to all the exciting Maritime Women's Basketball Association all season long on Maritime Athletic Profiles YouTube.